Do say bomber
That was actually not meant to
six
be.
times.
I mean, it's supposed to be Champions League song, but okay. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the world? I am your host, one of your hosts, co-hosts, the corner flag. I am here with my co-host, Sing at the Cup. How are you doing
Hello,
tonight,
hello,
Mr. Singh?
everybody.
How are you doing? How are
I
you doing, man?
am okay. I'm excited. I am optimistic. It is UCL nights. Liverpool are back in the Champions League, not under the Anfield lights, though, but at Galatasaray Stadium. We are going to Turkey, Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Big
Yeah, yeah,
Champions
yeah.
League game. Are you ready?
I am so ready that I like damn apples. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Under the
yes.
lights. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Champions
yes.
League nights, Champions League
Love to
nights.
see.
You know what? I'm going to start off this episode, okay, with a bit of trivia. I know I never actually told Singh about this, so I'm sorry to throw you under the bus here. But let's see
Okay.
how good your ball knowledge is. Okay, sorry. I just thought of this idea,
Oh,
but
okay.
just you let me know when, what year, just the year. I'm not asking for that much. What was the last time, the year they reversed Galatasaray in the Champions League?
It was either the 2007 or 2008 season in the Champions League. I
You know,
I think so.
okay.
I think so. It
Just
was I
because,
think because of
yeah,
the I
go
think
for it,
remember the
go for it.
Carlsberg kid Steven Gerrard. I don't think Fernando Torres started that game, but I think we won.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
did win
yeah.
that game. Though Peter Crouch, I think scored a really good goal there. But it was either the '07 or '08 season. I think. Am I right? Am I
Oh
wrong?
seven oh eight. Let me. How's it going, Shaman?
Hey, Shaban,
YWA.
Shaban, what's happening?
So
What's happening?
everyone also, if you're just joining us, the question was, what year was the last time we versed Galatasaray? So Singh said 0708. Because I'm a nice guy, I'll accept 2007 and 2008 because the answer indeed was 2006. 2006 was the last time we
Oof.
versed
Close,
Galatasaray.
close, close,
They
close,
actually
close.
won us, bro, 3-2. 5th of
Oh, but the
December
game at okay, but
2006.
if you click on the game at Anfield, didn't Peter Crouch score there? I think I'm sure Peter Crouch
Oh,
maybe
just,
got a
just,
goal
just
in
a
this game.
screenshot. Just a screenshot. This. But
Let me
yeah,
check
Peter
it for
Crouch did
you.
score against Galatasaray, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Elite ball knowledge there as well. If we look at the head-to-head with them, yeah, it actually doesn't even show it, the other ones, but I think it was. I'm gonna check it right now. Let's see if my ball knowledge is there. LFC versus Galatasaray, the one where we won 3-2.
Yeah, the one we won at Anfield. 27th of September
Oh, I was right.
2006.
06, 06, 07. So 7 was there.
Oh, 7 was there. Okay, no, I did say I'll
There
accept
we go. Peter,
2007.
Peter
So,
Crouch. Peter Crouch, 2 goals. Peter Crouch, 2 goals. Told you. Peter Crouch scored 2 goals. Peter Crouch. Luis
ball
Garcia
knowledge
and
is there.
Omid Karan. It's there.
Oh
It's there.
shit!
It's there.
Okay. Now, fair
Yeah,
enough, fair
yeah,
enough,
yeah.
fair enough. Okay. No, I never doubted you. I never doubted you. But that's why I didn't even tell you about this. Fair enough, fair play. But it is okay. I want to bring it back up. Actually, it's I mean, I'm not going to think too much into it, but ish, we're noticing we only won them once in the last four times.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, tough
obviously a different
opponent.
time. It's a different era. It's something that's completely different now with Liverpool and our team and where we are and where we at as a club. Um,
Yeah.
Looking at the Champions League now for Galatasaray, they got thumped 5-1 by Frankfurt in their first game. So they're looking for their
Yeah.
first dub. This is their first match at their home ground. And it's going to be a tough one, but it's also going to be one where Liverpool need to match that intensity. We can't be feared and scared. For me, I've personally traveled to Turkey. I've seen the atmosphere, the enthusiasm. People light up
Mm.
the whole stadium. They literally say, "Welcome to hell," is what they say to their
Yeah.
stadium. So the atmosphere is obviously off the absolute charts for them. Liverpool have faced something like this before when we played Red Star Belgrade. Everyone knew how they try and scare their opponents off, so irrespective of how good they are. The atmosphere can just, be a put off for people. So, yeah, I mean, if there's any game that I'd love Liverpool to come back after unfortunate defeat, is in the Champions League because of the week that we have. But I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy one, but I do believe that the atmosphere of Galatasaray is probably even worse or even better than the actual team that they have because that's what makes it more difficult. But I mean, that's what the best teams do. They're able to manage that atmosphere, manage that animosity. I mean, many people probably feel that way when they come to Anfield. I know that we're not as extreme with the flares and the fire and everything and the chaos, but there's fear when you come to Anfield. So a big game, big game. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, it is a big game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Galatasaray are actually having a decent season domestically. So
100% record, I think,
7 out of
7
7, I
wins.
think.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, like, as much as they got that 5-1 defeat in the Champions League,
Mm,
yeah, I think they do have quite a good squad this year.
yeah.
I mean, if you had to name drop a few of them, you got Leroy Sané, you know
Leroy
a bit
Sané,
about Mario
Victor
Icardi,
Osimhen, Mr. Steal Your
Osimhen.
Wife, Maro Icardi. They signed Ika
Yeah,
Gundogan. Ika
yeah.
Gundogan has
Okay,
moved
good
to their
one.
club.
They have a
They've got
decent
Lucas
attack,
Torreira,
midfield, and defense, bro.
Sanchez
Like,
from Spurs. A lot of ex-Premier League players play for them now. As I said, 7 from 7, 21 points at the top of the table. Them and Fenerbahce always going for the league.
yeah,
But yeah, they've strengthened heavily. Victor Osimhen is fit, supposedly, and ready to play this game for them. I don't think he played in the international game because he had some discomfort.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
it's a decision for them. But when you look at it, Leroy Sané, Ike Gundogan, Lucas Torreira, Victor Osimhen, it's a deadly attack, and I mean they're gonna want to fight back. They got hit five
yeah,
one,
yeah,
so it's their
yeah,
first
yeah.
home
No,
game. So it's gonna be a difficult game for Liverpool. But this is where Arne Slot has to sit and be like, you know what, we're a world class team with world class players. Do you have it in you to digest the animosity and the feeling and the the atmosphere of the stadium and go out there and do a job?
yeah, no, 100%. I think it's exactly like what you say. Like, if eventually Liverpool would have needed to bounce back, it's coming now, at least in the space of what, 3 days, Sunday,
Yeah,
2 days essentially, Sunday, Monday, and now we already have to bounce back against Crystal Palace. If we can somehow get a result here, and I'm not okay, forget the result. Can we get a good performance? If we can get a good performance, I think it will instill that sense of confidence and belief back into the squad. I'm not going to say they lost the belief, but obviously, when you concede a last minute, winner, and your title challengers score a last minute winner, I would say definitely would play a factor on you
definitely.
mentally. So yeah, it all now this is a perfect opportunity. You are away at Galatasaray. It's going to be a hostile environment. The likes of Akitike are back. I really want to see Akitike blossom in today's game. I'm
Yep.
predicting him to score a goal today. But yeah, no, I think what a moment now for the players to really bounce back.
Yes, look, obviously it was a very sad defeat that we had against Crystal Palace. We've already spoken about the whole situation of what happened there. It can deflate a team, but as Van Dijk said, we just need to remain calm. We need to remain calm now and not let this get the better of us and just bounce back and carry on. We knew
Yeah,
that there were going to be a time where Liverpool lose a game. It's going to happen. And all the lights and the eyes are on Liverpool. The money we spend, the players that we have. So the moment we lose, everyone is out for Liverpool. They're literally out to kill us because they want to know why did they lose, who didn't perform, how can you afford that? But it happens. Even the best teams in the world, you can lose a game. You are going to lose
yeah,
a match here or draw here or something. But it's the expectations that people have now, which is why even Van Dijk has even stated to Florian Wirtz, Isaac, you know what? Don't think about the price tag. Just play your game. Because when they played
yeah.
for other clubs, there was no kind of price tag on their head. They were playing because they had freedom. So I don't want you to get to our players. The question I have for you in regards to this game and coming up to it, I know what happened at Crystal Palace, but do you believe that Arne Slot makes a heavy rotation to get an answer from this team?
Ooh,
Or does he stick to his
yeah.
guns for like the midfield and the attack? Or do you feel that with Ekitike being back, does he still stick with Isak? Or what do you feel he's going to do? Evening, guys. Evening, guys. Nice to see you guys here. But yeah, what's your take on that?
Yeah. No, so I think like the Crystal Palace game showed me that Arne Slot is definitely trying to have all of his good players that he signed in one squad, and all of the good players in terms of form as well. Because let's be honest, Soboslai doesn't deserve to be dropped whatsoever. But
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz is now playing, in the number 10 role as well, which Soboslai was so important for us last season. So that's why I guess he gave Florian Wirtz a left wing shout. It didn't work out as much as we wanted it to, but I do think it was because of the way Crystal Palace also set up. Tonight, I think the lineups might be out also, so we can do a live reaction to that.
Yeah.
But just
I
on
definitely
your
I've
question
got the
again,
apps open. I'll definitely tell you when it is out. But yeah.
okay. But I think
Yes.
back to your question, you were saying, do you think this slot
Yeah.
does a heavy rotation? I think he definitely would need to rotate, obviously, because
One moment, the
obviously,
lineups are out.
Okay, you know, wait,
Right.
don't look at it. Don't look at it. I'm getting it. I'll put it on
I'm
screen.
in
I'll put it on
shock.
screen. Why would you
I'm
look
in
at it? Why
shock.
would you look at it? This
I
guy,
am in
bro.
shock.
This guy. Just
I am in shock.
wait. Don't look at it further. This guy's still looking. Swag.
Okay, guys, I
Okay,
won't look.
wait. Oh, wait. Are you looking at which app? Football. I'm assuming.
It's on Instagram as well. Liverpool have posted it. Lineups are out.
Okay, I got it on
Wow.
Football. Let me share my screen here.
Wow.
I'm sharing my screen. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad, bro. Let's
Talk
make it seem
about
like it's
rotation.
terrible.
Talk about
Okay,
rotation.
here we go.
Carries.
I put it on the screen right now. I'm reacting to it for the first time. Kirkes, Ellison, Karate, Van Dijk, Frimpong. Okay, that looks okay. Soboslai, Gravenberg, Jones. Jones is the only if you want. Florian Wirtz. Oh shit, where is Mo Salah? Oh shit,
Where
that's
is
the
Mo
big.
Salah?
Where is Mo Salah? Here's the year. Local top goal scorer Champions League tied probably because we only scored one. But yeah, this is a front three I never thought I would see.
I would say, yeah. It's wow. It really is wow. So yeah, Alisson, Van Dijk, Konate, Kirkes, Florian Wirtz, Soboslai, Jones, Gakpo, Ekitike, and Frimpong. So that is our
Yeah.
team to go into this match. I mean, okay. I guess
Do you
okay, I'll go first.
though? But do you think first that the way the team is lined up here is the way we'll play today? That's the
No.
question.
No. I believe that Frimpong might play where Florian Wirtz is playing, and
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz might play a little bit more towards the middle, and you might have Soboslai playing more defensively. That's what I believe. I don't see if Florian Wirtz couldn't do it on the left wing. Now you're throwing him on the right wing. I still believe he might play in that middle position as that cam and have Frimpong running up and down the flanks in that Salah type of role. But I think the main thing we need to talk about here is Mo Salah has been benched for a Champions League game for Liverpool without being injured.
Yeah, I think listen, bro, it's the harsh reality. I think it needed to happen. Salah is unfortunately at that point now in his career where he'll have to be benched in order for him to still be impactful to the team. Because you don't want him to. I think that's the problem. Also, eventually he does. Let's be honest, he does die out at the end of the season every season.
Yeah,
that could be just because of fatigue.
I think for me personally, with Mo Salah right now and this happening, I think that for him to bring his form back, sometimes coming off the bench in a team that's already tired, he can basically make that big impact, which will really help. Obviously, now just
let's not forget. Sorry, Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, like the last time he came off the bench in a Champions League game, to my knowledge, I can't remember. Maybe there's another moment. He did score an hat-trick against Rangers.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So if you just take a small brief look at Galatasaray's team, so Victor Osimhen is fit. He starts the game. Leroy Sané is benched alongside with Maro, Steele, wife Icardi. So we've got Yilmaz and Akun on either side. They play frequently. Lamina, ex-Fulham player, and Torreira as well, coming through in the midfield. So a whole ex-Premier League midfield. And then
these two are dogs, huh? They have a dog in there.
Then you got Bakaki, Sanchez, Singo, and Jacobs playing. So, yeah, I mean, I said there's a lot of Premier League talent here as well. I think this is the strongest lineup that they have. Looking at the bench that they also have, I mean, definitely you're going to see someone like Sara, Leroy Sané, Maro Icardi coming off the bench as well. So they've got depth, they do. However, if I compare this Galatasaray team now, compared to the team that lost in the 5-1 game, that game they played Gundogan, Torreira, Lamina, so they played the same midfield as well. Except Leroy Sané played with Akun. There was no Victor Osimhen, but the similar defense played, same centre backs, but different left back and right back. So there is a big rotation from that within the team. But in terms of the last game that they played, they've even rotated that as well. So it's a rotation side that's currently playing now for them, but the midfield is still staying the same. So I'm very curious to see how this works, because their actual centre back is now playing right back and a new left back is playing. So interesting to see with them. But this midfield was the same midfield that also conceded 5 against Frank.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it is a midfield that can be bodied and out muscled and outworked.
I think with this team, I've seen this Liverpool midfield. Jones, Gravenberch, Soboslai know how to play well together. They've played well. The defense, we've seen this back four play together, not consistently. I did think that Robertson might get the head over Kirkes for experience. But I'm very happy that Frimpong is playing. But yeah, I did expect Florian Wirtz to get benched. I did. I expected Florian Wirtz to get benched.
I didn't.
Um,
I'll be honest with you. I thought maybe
I
just give him a string of games now, man. Like I think that's probably
yeah,
what all he needs.
yeah. But I mean, you look at the firepower that Liverpool obviously have on the bench. We can bring on literally McAllister, who's benched. Not surprised. McAllister, Isak, Salah. We've
That
got
bench is
big
too
depth on
strong,
the bench to come on. That bench
bro.
is huge. We got Rio, Salah, Isak, and McAllister. Big players to
Yeah,
come off
yeah.
the bench. Big players for Liverpool to come off the bench. So, yeah, I mean, I think for me today, and the question I'm going to pose to you is Mateta gave Konate a lot of problems. Konate starts again today. No Joe Gomez in the first 11. Victor Osimhen is a strong, fast, impactful player. How do you see that coming up along Konate and the way he has currently been playing?
You know, Konate, yeah. I think his head is in Madrid already also. Because if you never see the news, Saliba actually
Yeah,
signed a long-term deal with
long-term
Arsenal.
deal. And we're
So
still
I mean,
negotiating with Konate.
no, Konate is not going to sign. I'm already accepting that. I'm not gonna have hope like how I did for Trent. Konate is
Yeah.
going. Um, does that mean Liverpool goes
Clip
now like
it, guys.
for
Clip it.
like Konate? Yeah, he's going. Like there's no way Konate signs this season. I'm telling you. Like he's gone. He's
Okay.
gone already. Yeah, so that's why I think we will sign Mark Gay also. I think as early as January. I won't be surprised now. Because let's be honest,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Palace owners they would want to sell
we,
him now because it'll be quite deep into the season. Maybe Oliver Glasner will be like, okay, maybe he's been doing some research on the side and now trying to get a Margay replacement as well. Because I'm sure the owners will have spoken to him, to Oliver Glasner, and said, listen, we can't just
yeah,
lose someone like this quality for free. So I think
yeah,
I'm hoping that the Palace owners puts the pressure on this guy.
yeah. No,
But I
I
know
agree
just on your
100.
question though, Konate. He said Konate.
Yeah,
I think he'll have he should bounce back. Let's be honest, he is a quality defender. He was always looking like uncomfortable whenever he defends. I wasn't a big fan of his defensive playing style, his whole Liverpool career. But yeah, no, I do think against Osimhen, it's a game now where maybe the fans will get on him as well. It's going to be a tough game. I don't see him having the best of games tonight. In all honesty.
yeah. Look, I think for this game, it can be very difficult for Konate. I hope that he bounces back. Konate is the type of player where if he makes one or two good tackles in the beginning of the game, his confidence is there for the whole game. But if he messes up in the beginning and makes a bad tackle or gets booked, he's crap for the whole game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm surprised because I wanted Joe Gomez to start. I think he deserves a shot. He really does. To play, and he's shown he's had really good form and things like that before. But as you say, if we had got Mark Gay, I mean, he looks so pivotal and important for Liverpool right now that he could have gone straight into this lineup if Konate was benched. But I feel like Konate knows that he's irreplaceable currently and he can't be dropped currently.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hope that he doesn't take it for granted as well because the performances have been way below par. Um, but I am really interested tonight to also see Frimpong. I want to see the best of Frimpong. I feel like we haven't gotten the best of Frimpong yet. We saw glimpses of it here and there, but I really want to see that. But it is a bit of a shock, as you said as well, for Salah getting benched because Salah in the UCL turns up, but
I
yeah, I
think
mean,
I
it's
think this is just the first of many games he'll become benched. I think
excuse
you
me.
know what we have such a good enough squad now to the point where you can bench him in the Premier League as well. Like I would want Chiesa to start some games on the right because you
I
can't
think
afford
maybe
that. And
Chiesa would have started. I think maybe Chiesa would have started if he didn't feel that Nikhil and couldn't travel with the team. I think maybe he definitely would have maybe started. But look, it's a midfield three now. I mean, a front three that we're looking at of Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, and Gakpo. And I'm interested. I'm not going to lie. I'm intrigued because, as I said to you, Liverpool are still trying to find that perfect front three that we're going to have to play. And right now, it's another new front three that we haven't played before. Because the last game we played, it was Salah, Isak, Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz, Ekitike, and Gakpo. But
yeah,
in
the
a
main
way,
thing I've been
I
shouting
like
out
it.
for has been consistency. I need
And
consistency
I
now, man.
like it. But I'm just waiting to see where Florian Wirtz really plays. I want to see where he plays. I'm not
He's
quite
not going to
sure.
play amongst the front three, in my opinion. I
I'm
don't
not
see
quite
that
sure if
happening.
he has a five-star weak foot. I can't remember if he is a five-star weak foot, the way we're playing him on the left and the right. But
Go play FC 26 quickly. Tell me.
yeah,
On
I should actually just go check him out quickly. But yeah, I mean, actually, I'm going to search him right now on my FC26 app. But yeah,
football. Yeah, yeah.
Straight
No,
to
listen,
football
it's
guys.
an exciting starting 11.
Foster, Foster,
We'll,
Bigfoot, Foster,
First
Foster.
star, first star. No, okay, no, fair enough. No, but it's a start. It's a very exciting starting 11, and I do think that we've always talked about having a good enough squad. Also, Man City over the years, besides maybe bar the last 2 years now, Man City was always a team that managed to do pep rotation and win leagues and still go far in the Champions League. So it's
Definitely.
doable. And I do think that as long as you have your main spine of the team consistent, i.e., the goalkeeper, the two defenders, your CDM, and your striker, I think you should be okay. You can rotate those around you, especially the way Arne
Mm.
Slot is playing this season. Salah isn't going to be as important this season. You can already see after the first 7, 8 games of the season so far that Salah is already had his worst start to a Premier League campaign. I think it's not anything to do with him as much as it is to do with the change of system this year. So
100%.
yeah, I think
I
I
mean,
think it's
he's
okay.
gone to,
Rotate.
it's gone to, it is okay because at the end of the day, Salah knows he achieved all his personal achievements last season. But at the end of the day, if you want to win the multiple leagues and titles, when Man City will keep on winning it, they didn't have a standout figure. They had Aguero, they had De Bruyne, they had Sane, they had Sterling, they had Rodri, they had all of those players basically doing it
Gundogan,
for
yeah.
on a consistent basis. It wasn't one standout figure for Liverpool. It's just always been Salah, Salah, Salah. Now it needs to be Isak to score. Ekitike gets a goal. Florian Wirtz gets the winner. Gakpo scores two, or whatever. And I mean, we've got Chelsea coming up. We've got Manchester United after that. You got to think
Yeah.
long term of that as well. Who knows? Mo Salah, 100%. I think he'll play in this game. Definitely come off the bench. But I think that him coming off the bench, he just might play even better than him playing 90 minutes, and then maybe the form will be back in the confidence and he starts against Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah. No, like I said also, I think Salah, no matter, I'm telling you, right from 2017-18 up until like last season, he does fall off at the last 2 to 3 months of the season. It's because he plays
Mm.
literally every game, besides maybe the first game of the Carabao Cup and the first 2 games of the FA Cup. He plays every game for Liverpool, and it does take its toll. So I do think rotating Salah is very important. Hopefully he's mature enough
100%.
now. He's already, like you said, now I think even he said it. He said it. He's achieved only, or not that he's achieved all, but he's done a lot individually, and he's actually going to focus on winning the team accomplishments this season. He said it. It's his words. So this
No,
is probably
definitely.
one of the things
I
he'll have to
agree.
do in order to accomplish that.
No, definitely. I agree. I agree. And I think, right now with the team that we have, I want to see the rotation, but I want to see a positive output from the rotation. I don't want to see the rotation as a bad thing
Yes, yes,
where
yes,
we are like,
yes.
oh gosh, we mixed the team up and now they're not performing or this person's not playing well there. I mean, Pep did play Pep roulette a lot before, but it worked. He eventually, people like Sane eventually, I mean, left the team. People like Sterling left the team. Mahrez came into the team. There was a stage where they didn't have Rodri. Then they had and then Kevin De Bruyne came into their team. So they literally built slowly. Aguero was there, won them the leagues. Erling Haaland came in. So it was something that they slowly adjusted to. And then Phil Foden became a star for them and was brilliant. So
Mm.
Liverpool now have that squad depth that what Man City used to have. We just need to show that consistency and go forward now where people need to be dangerous and not know what squad we're putting because whichever lineup we put, you know that you're going to lose.
Yeah, I think like you mentioned there, like City did do it, I guess, in piece by piece. Liverpool.
Piece by
The
piece.
only reason
Yeah.
why, the only reason why I feel like Liverpool. That's why even in the Premier League, like, look, obviously I'm backing my team, but I did say Arsenal and us are going to have a good title race this season because,
Yeah.
like, Arsenal have this team that's experienced for how many years now, in title races and stuff,
Five.
and now
Yeah.
Liverpool immediately do this whole, like, literally half the squad is gone that won the league. Like, I can name them. I'll be a forever. And now so many players came in as well. So the fact that it happened so instantly, where X amount, a huge squad went out and a Y amount came in, it will take
Yeah.
Liverpool some time because not just one or two
Yeah.
players. It's literally like, look there, our
It's a
starting
lot.
11 tonight. One, two,
It's
three, four. Four players are new signings, and we got so many on the bench still.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. I mean, that's why I'm saying I want the consistency, but it'll be even more amazing for us Liverpool fans if we gel and win the trophy simultaneously. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
people will criticize us heavily and be like, what rebuild season do you need? You signed all world-class players. You signed left back, right back,
they don't know
cams,
that it
two
takes time.
strikers,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they expect it right now. And I'm not going to lie. I'm happy Ekatike is starting. I think Isak will come off the bench as well. They'll do that
yeah,
rotation
yeah.
again between them. So I'm really excited about that. But as I
What's your
said,
thoughts on this comment?
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's read some of the comments people have been saying. Salah needs to take a break from starting in the Premier League games and focus on the UCL more because he needs to win this trophy badly. Look, I know he wants another UCL. He does. He wants another Champions League. I know that, but it's not about him specifically taking a break from the Premier League. It's him taking a break as a whole, like managing him in a way where he either comes off the bench and scores the two goals for Liverpool in the Premier League, or we play him for the whole 90 and he gets criticized for not doing that well. So
Yeah,
I believe in this game Slot is going to bring Mo Salah on, who is a freaking bullet in the freaking hearts of the opposition when they are tired. Because even though Galatasaray are a hard team and a hostile environment, the defense is not world class. They're not a world class defense. They play in the league, yes, like League with PSG and Marseille and Lyon and all of them. They where you have the specific two or three teams that are going to fight for the league. You look at Galatasaray, they the usual suspects for the league is Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, Trabzonspor, and they're always fighting for the league. However,
yeah,
in a situation like this now for Liverpool, we're playing a team that I don't know if they can handle us. It's as I said before, it's the atmosphere that's worse than the actual team. So Mo Salah coming off the bench, I think, in this game will be very, very, very good. I mean, if someone told me we're going to bring Mo Salah off the bench against Galatasaray, Chelsea, and Man United, but he'll have a better performance than starting from 90, that's fine. That is absolutely
yeah.
fine. People have come off the
Take
bench
a
before and won games.
take a look at this. Take a look at this. FootMob actually updated the formation. So Verts behind like TK Soboslai as like the right attacking mid, Gakpo left attacking mid. So it's like Slot is doing his whole 4-2-3-1 again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But I said this. I said that Verts will play in the cam position. I think
yeah,
Soboslai on this.
yeah.
I don't believe Soboslai will play there though. I
Do you know
still
they'll
don't believe
rotate
that.
that, right, man?
Yes, yes, yes. I think they'll rotate heavily. Gravenberch and Jones, that's good.
Yeah, that
Also
double
bringing,
pivot we saw already. Yeah.
yeah, bringing McAllister on is a really, really nice thing. I do like the shape of this team. I do. Man for man, we better than this Galatasaray team. And as someone's comment did state that, you know what, we silence that hostile environment. The game can be ours. Right now, Ekitike
Yeah,
is
yeah.
looking more dangerous than Isak.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. I rate Ekitike
He
a lot
just needs to
also.
not take his shirt off. I mean, I don't know much about their left back
Genuine.
and their one centre back, but I'm
Yeah.
ready. I mean, the midfield though, Gundogan, Torreira, and the one other guy I
Lamina,
forgot,
Lamina.
Lamina. Yeah, they're Premier League proven, but how they work together against us, I don't know. The only thing that I can say is they are desperate for 3 points because they have nothing on the board, and it's their first home game.
Yeah, yeah. But cool, man. I guess we spoke a lot about both teams. Is there any other closing points you'd like to add? Anyone in the comments? Any
Uh,
last
Yeah, let's
remarks?
just read one or two comments of what the people have said there. Let's just see what the guys have to say. Gala is coming off great form in the league, 7 from 7. They scored 19, only conceded 2. Yeah, they conceded that's only in the league, and in the Champions League, they conceded 5 in one game. So it's they, as I said again, they know the oppositions and the type of people that they play in their league. And sometimes when you're too used to only playing in your league and it's not as of the high class quality football, you come to the Champions League, you get a shock of your life.
Yeah, I mean
I
that was
mean,
the shock why PSG for so many years didn't win the league, and even Bayern
100%.
like Bayern you can't be even Juventus like Juventus Bayern and
100%.
PSG they
I
will go
mean,
far in the
you
Champions
look
League,
at
but
it right
they don't
now.
go all the way.
Frankfurt are a team that I'm looking at now. They don't have any standout world class players in their team, and they hit them for five goals. 5 goals they
Yeah,
hit them for. And I mean, you look at them in the table, they are doing well. They fought on the log in Bundesliga, but they hit them for 5. We're first in our log. It's the hardest league in the world. Um, so let's see what we can do. But we have to bounce back. I don't think, I'm not sure, but if you can correct me as well, I don't think Slot has lost back to back games.
for Liverpool, no, not yet for Liverpool, not for Liverpool.
Yeah, for Liverpool, yeah. But yeah, I mean that's just what I feel. But yeah, any other comments from people just in regards to it?
No, just someone did glaze you here, Trap Joe,
Oh,
seeing a
Trap
good
Joe,
analysis.
thank you, Trap Joe. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Trap
Appreciate the
Joe.
glaze.
Um,
Um,
just want
then yeah, Justin just on Ali to keep a
just
clean
want
sheet.
to
Yeah, I mean,
he's
Allison
been
is,
so world class.
he's the
He's
reason
been
why we
so
even were
world
in the
class.
game against Crystal
Yeah,
Palace. Because if it
yeah,
wasn't for
100%.
Allison, we could have easily been 5-0 down before halftime.
Definitely. I mean, imagine Mamadishvili looking at that and be like, "Damn, when am I ever gonna play?"
Hey, genuine. But let's like even when people when they were saying like Liverpool, we didn't deserve to win because Palace could have had so many goals. Just because we have a good goalkeeper doesn't mean we deserve to
Not
lose.
our fault.
Like we conceded those chances, fair enough, but it's not like there
Look
was
at
must tap ins and
look
stuff.
at how so many people were crying at the Salah handball and saying it was robbed, but then Gabriel's handball just went over everyone's head in the freaking Newcastle game. That was fine.
Yeah, no, but
So,
for that one day, I guess you have to stick to the letter of the law, bro. Apparently, according to the law, if it comes off another body part first, it's not handball. Bullshit, in my opinion.
it's
Okay,
crazy. I mean, I did
yeah,
have a
we'll
debate
move on.
before. Like people say that Liverpool have been favored. I can count how many times the Rodri handball, the Odegaard handball that was never given. He was playing basketball. The red cards for Liverpool that wasn't red cards on Jones and things last season,
Yeah,
where
I
or
mean
the
this season
before,
alone,
there were red
Ravi
cards.
Bournemouth, the Bournemouth handball first game of the
I
season
mean,
as well.
the season before that, when Doku literally kicked McAllister in the chest in the penalty box, nothing
And
given
then they used that same picture to declare the rule as well
to
of
declare
high
the
foot.
rules. So, I mean, that was just amazing. But yeah, guys,
That's
if
a
there isn't
joke.
any more questions and things, the game is going to be starting in about 45 minutes. I'm
Yes,
keen.
yes, yes.
I'm a bit
You know the
nervous,
vibes.
but as I say,
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Cornerflag, what is your prediction and goal scorer for this?
Prediction 3-1 Liverpool. Goal scorers coming from Akatike. Florian Wirtz comically will be getting a goal and an assist after the 007 allegations. It will be so funny. But yeah, no, Florian Wirtz, Akatike, and just for shits and gigs, let's go for a Konate. 3-1. I don't see us keeping a clean sheet because we're still so sus defensively. And
For
you?
me, I think Liverpool can win this game. I think 2-1 Liverpool. I was going to maybe say 3-1 as well. So I'm saying maybe 2-1 Liverpool to win the game. I do believe Ekitike will be back in the goal scoring list. I think Ekitike will score. And I think Mo Salah comes off the bench and just while they are tired,
Oh,
slots
forgot
one
about
in.
Mo Salah. Forgot about
I
him.
think maybe Ekitike, Mo Salah. But yeah, I don't want to be overconfident about Liverpool right now because of the last performance that I've seen. But the good thing that I feel is, and I know we're not going to play a park the bus team. And we've been playing park the bus teams a lot. Haram ball has been a lot for Liverpool consecutively. I don't see Galatasaray playing that way. With their atmosphere and the way the team is, I don't see it. I really don't. I don't know
Yeah.
if you see a park the bus, but I really don't in this game.
No, they ain't good. But that's why, like, I see Justin predicted 3-0. It's a good prediction.
I would
It's
love
a
a
fair
clean sheet.
prediction.
It is a very good
But
prediction.
clean
It
sheet
is.
is like,
It's a
yeah,
difficult
clean
one.
sheet
I
is
still, yeah,
that's good.
I think they score because obviously, look, they've got quality in the attack. Leroy Sane, Gundogan, Victor Osimhen. It can be a problem. It can be a problem for Liverpool.
It
But
will
as I
be.
said,
Will
it's
be.
just I'm really really interested to see how we manage a team like this in the Champions League, a team that we haven't played for a very very long time, and a team that also needs a win. So I believe this is a very very good test for Liverpool. This game.
I have another thing to just say. Slot, in my opinion, what made him so good for Liverpool at the end of last season was the fact that he did drop his, I wouldn't say arrogance, because Liverpool were very good last season, so we could afford to go into games, and bring the game to the opposition. But
Yeah.
a game that sticks out for me, and it's a game that Slot should low-key always look back on from last season, was us traveling to the Etihad against Manchester City. And that was a game, if you remember, Liverpool never necessarily go full guns blazing. We were very defensive that day, and then we hit them on the counters, and that's how we scored
Hit
our
them.
goals. And that's the way teams do play against Liverpool. It's the way we should play against other teams as well. Another thing to mention was that that's how we also lost the Champions League final back in 2021, 2022. Like Madrid weren't the better team that night, but they were so solid defensively. They absorbed our pressure. They scored when it mattered. And that's just something that Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp couldn't accept that they had to do at times. Slot did do it a few times last season, even at Arsenal away. There might be another one of those days where Liverpool will have to let the crowd die down by playing football around the back. You have to essentially nullify the crowd. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
we
that's
got to
going to have
have
to be
that.
the approach.
Yeah, we got to have that calm and composure. I mean, in sometimes you got to understand that the team is going to come at you and literally high pressure, and we got to be able to handle it. And as I said, the crowd has to die down. It will die down. Victor
Yeah.
Osimhen, he's played 4 matches. He's got 2 goals for them. That in the league itself, so 2 goals in 7 games. He's been off in and out because of injuries and things, but I'm really looking forward to this game. I really am. And
Yeah.
Liverpool have to bounce back. We have to, because I'm not going to lie, and I don't want to say it, but a 2-on-2 L back to back, they can cause big problems.
Yeah. So this was just because Justin mentioned that Arsenal fans are calling Mo Maradona. Shameless, he did.
Shameless.
Trap Joe, Mo is actually the Maradona of the Arab world in a
Yes, out of
sense.
the- but Messi isn't Maradona despite of all his accomplishments to this day.
yeah,
Interesting
yeah.
comment.
But
But
cool, guys.
yeah,
It's
guys,
been a good stream.
it's been good. You doing a live watch along for this with your dad.
I will do a live watch along on YouTube and on TikTok. So during the halftime TikTok, I usually do call this guy. We do a little bit
I
of
will
a
be
halftime
there. I will be
analysis.
there. We're gonna have a halftime analysis, guys. Definitely.
100%.
Yeah,
So make sure to stay tuned on this channel. There will be a live watch along as well as on TikTok. So yeah, all the best for the game, guys. I hope you'll enjoy it.
all the best.
Gonna
All
be
the best.
lekker. Gonna be
All right.
nervous.
Thanks so much,
But
guys.
cool. See you guys. Take it
Thanks,
easy.
guys. Bye.